God goals and gains. That's what I try to do on a daily basis is connect with God. I set some daily goals and I try to do something physically every day. Over a long run that I'm making changes that change how I feel, how I think, how I act towards those around me. I focus on spiritual, emotional, and physical, but rather than doing it all at once, I try to make small changes on a daily basis. And that teaches me consistency because consistency leads to discipline and discipline leads to habits. And the goal is progressively get closer to God, to be consistently getting better physically and emotionally. That the reliance on God helps me stay centered on Him so that I can do as I believe He would have me do. And that's completely changed my life. From where I was 11 years ago to where I am now, I'm a completely different person all the way across the board. And it's these small little wins that have gotten me there. It's learning to rely on God. And that's why I'm doing this journey of 0 to 100 miles, is because I want to share that with you. I want to share these successes. I want to share the failures, because we're all human. We're always going to fall short. But that's kind of the point. Because if we didn't fall short, if we were perfect, we wouldn't have to rely on God. But it's also an awesome example of showing how God can carry us through these things, that how God can teach us discipline. And I'm really excited about this journey. The journey of 0 to 100 miles is a true testament of what God can carry us through. That a 51-year-old man who couldn't even run a mile trains and runs a 100-mile ultramarathon like I had never run in my life. So what better way to show how God over time can help deliver you from these things? Anxiety I used to suffer from, gone. These physical ailments I used to have, gone. God gets to decide how long I'm here and how all that plays out. But the thing is while I'm here, I want to have a better quality of life. I want a higher quality of relationships. He's given us a clear roadmap in the Bible of how to stay close to Him. And it was actually AA that led me to God because the 12 steps are literally taken from the Bible. I call it the Dummy's Guide to God. It's funny because being in recovery, after I'd worked those steps, I was like, every human being could benefit from these steps because it really simplifies something that I think us as humans overcomplicate. Like our relationship with God, it's not that complicated. It's like an intimate relationship. I feel us as humans have overcomplicated it and turned it into a set of rules. And that's not what God wanted. God wanted us to be close to Him, intimate, personal relationship where we share our successes with Him. We share our failures with Him. So that's the point of what I'm doing here, is sharing my successes, sharing my failures, sharing my experience. It's what connects us as human beings. And it's truly amazing because God is so, so good to us that I find strength in numbers, that I find strength in sharing my experience. And I found that by connecting with other people that they've been able to share their experience with me. And it's been helpful for me getting to where I am today. Because 11 years ago, I surely wasn't the man I am today. I surely didn't have the wisdom or the knowledge to navigate myself through this. But through the grace of God, He put people in my life. He put a program in my life that at that moment of absolute willingness and brokenness, that I could see God was building me for something different. If you like the content, like and subscribe, share your story, connect with me. I'll connect back with you because the whole purpose of doing this is to learn how to navigate this journey together. And always remember, suffer for fun.